and powerful muscles may be all for show nowadays, but these canines were once bred for bull baiting and vicious dogfights. Both these sports were eventually declared inhumane and outlawed, but the pit bull retained its bulky appearance to this day. The pit bull's strength is now dedicated towards search and rescue and police protection, and their determination and natural hard-working qualities make them champions when it comes to sports such as dog jumping and weight pulling. Number 9. Doberman Pinscher. The mighty Doberman is arguably one of the most recognizable muscular dog breeds out there. If you don't see them on TV, in movies or dog shows, you'll catch them working as dedicated police and military dogs. They're one of the finest protection dog breeds out there. In addition to their lean, athletic builds, Dobermans possess a fierce intelligence and stubbornness that makes them both mentally alert and highly responsive to training by its owner. Your average Doberman stands an imposing 28 inches tall and weighs a hefty 99 pounds. But its intimidating physique can be pretty misleading. The Doberman is in fact a lot less fearsome and far more lovable than most people think. That's not to say that these noble canines can't fight off an evil intruder though. If properly trained, they're some of the most devoted companions, protectors, and qualified watchdogs you'll ever find. Number 8. Rottweilers. Rottweilers can be traced back to Germany, where they were used to serve as mighty guard dogs and to herd livestock, pull carts, and transport goods. Rottweilers were in fact known as Rottweiler Metzgerhund, which translates to Rottweil Butcher's Dogs. Named after their duty, these massive dogs used to pull carts full of butchered meat to the market, until cars and railways replaced their job in the mid-19th century. That said, herding stock is still on their resume these days, but for the most part, they're used as protection dogs, guard dogs, police dogs, and as search and rescue dogs. They also make for loving and energetic family pets. But you'd best be prepared before adopting one of these mighty hounds. If not properly trained, the stubborn Rottweiler can end up owning its owner, as they have a tendency toward being dominant and assertive not only to humans, but any other dog of similar size. Number 7. American Boxer. The American Boxer comes from a long lineage of powerful dogs, such as the Old English Bulldog and the now extinct Bullenbeißer, which by the way is German for bullbiter. Need we say more? The Boxer and its ancestors are all considered part of the Molosser group, a breed of heavily built dogs who all descend from a massive Greek shepherd dog known as the Molossus. This bad boy made a living out of protecting livestock from carnivorous mammals like the wolf and the brown bear in the age of Alexander the Great. But with the Molossus long gone, the American Boxer is here to keep up its legacy. A healthy American Boxer in peak condition is an intimidating sight, as they stand as high as 25 inches at the shoulders. Just look at that powerful stance. Sometimes a little too energetic, you'll have your hands full when it comes to training this sometimes headstrong, stubborn breed. The American Boxer moves as gracefully as an athlete and has a remarkably powerful bite with strong jaws that are made to keep hanging on to large prey. They take their jobs as watch and guard dogs very seriously and won't hesitate to face threats head on. Number 6. Doggo Argentino. The Doggo Argentino is one of the last dog breeds an intruder wants to run into. This breed is capable of fighting with far larger wild animals and even killing them. They're also notoriously loyal, to the point that they'll do anything to protect their owners. They were originally bred in Argentina as game hunting dogs by a gentleman known as Antonio Martinez. Antonio wanted a dog that exhibits unquestionable bravery, had a powerful physique, and an innate desire to protect its master. So he went on to breed the notorious Corboda fighting dog with a variety of other powerful breeds to give birth to the Doggo Argentino. The Doggo Argentino looks calm, poised, and rarely barks. But you should never underestimate what this breed can do if you get on its wrong side. Number 5. American Staffordshire Terrier. With a remarkable resemblance to the American Pit Bull Terrier, the Staffordshire Terrier is the ultimate muscular dog package that carries on the admirable temperament and traits of its ancestors. That said, if well treated and loved, they can be playful and even mild in character when compared to some of the other muscular dog breeds. But just like any dog in the wrong hands or with a bad experience, they can become easily troubled or aggressive, and because of that, many countries have restricted or banned the ownership of this breed. Number 4. Cane Corso. This muscular dog's origins can be traced back to the Roman Empire. Their name roughly translates to bodyguard dog, and even to this day, they're considered unparalleled protectors of their owners and property. But this highly obedient breed is also used as a companion dog and guard dog, as well as for law enforcement and tracking. Weighing over 100 pounds and standing 27 inches tall, the Cane Corso is not quite as bulky as the rest of the bulky breeds, but there are some pretty powerful muscles rippling underneath that black or fawn-colored coat. The Cane Corso is brilliantly intelligent and can be assertive. They will let you know what is on their minds, and maybe even cuddle you to death. Before we move on, we've got a speed challenge for you. If you subscribe to Facts Junkie and hit the bell icon in the next 5 seconds, you'll win 10 years of incredible luck. Give it a shot, it actually works. Number 3. Alaskan Malamute. Do not judge this breed by its fluffy appearance. The Alaskan Malamute is an ancient Arctic sled dog with an unparalleled strength and endurance. Similar to other Arctic Husky and Spitz breeds, such as the Siberian Husky, Samoyed, and the Canadian Eskimo dog, the Malamute was used for hauling heavy freight and as a personal sled dog and hound. These boys are heavy-boned and have a dense, weatherproof coat that has allowed them to endure pulling sleds on expeditions in Antarctica for centuries. To this day, you can find them being used for recreational pursuit of sledding, such as karting, mushing, ski joring, bike joring, and canicross. Number 2. American Bully. The American Bully is a relatively new breed created in the 1980s as a family companion dog. However, these family dogs are still crazy ripped. All muscles and relatively no aggression, the Bully's name is pretty misleading. Its original breeders wanted to create a dog with a low prey drive and more of the traits and characteristics that were considered of the Bully variety, such as the American Staffordshire Terrier. So they ended up with this massive, heavily boned, most adorable yet ferocious looking lapdog for home. These guys are champions in sports such as weight pulling and in the flirt pole. Number 1. Bully Whippet. With a genetic mutation usually found in cattle, the Bully Whippet dog breed is hands down an intimidating sight to look at. While most breeders would usually cull any genetic mutations in dogs, these attempts only made these sighthound dogs faster at racing, and well, just insanely more buff. So they had this breed called the Racing Whippet, and the puppies started showing signs of mutation and a staggering amount of muscle mass. The breeders contacted scientists for DNA samples and discovered the gene responsible for these mutations is known as myostatin, which fortunately doesn't affect the dog's health whatsoever. So they kept on breeding these dogs, who later became known as Bully Whippets, a breed capable of outracing and outmuscling any other dog in its path. And that's a wrap for the 10 most muscular dog breeds in the world. Which one of these would you rather not meet in a dark alley? Or which one would you rather adopt right this moment? Let us know in the comments below. Also, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and check out this playlist for more thrilling videos just like this one. See you in the next one.